I have to say, before I close, that this is a difference, a real difference, that I have with Senator Clinton. With all due respect, she spoke about Iraq today, and she tried to suggest that, well, my opposition was just a speech in 2002, and since that time I've been inconsistent. Let me be absolutely clear here. I opposed this war in 2002. I opposed it in 2003, 4, 5, 6, and 7. I have been consistent in saying that we have to be as careful getting out as we were careless getting in, that we had an obligation to make sure that our troops were protected as we withdrew, that we had an obligation to maintain stability in Iraq in the process. But I have been clear that this was a strategic error, unlike Senator Clinton, who voted for this war and has never taken responsibility for that vote. And I want to be very clear about that, because there's been some muddying of the works. She also suggested today that somehow I wanted to keep 190,000 private contractors in Iraq. Now, let me be clear. I actually introduced legislation in the Senate before Senator Clinton even mentioned this, that said we had to crack down on private contractors like Blackwater, because I don't believe that they should be able to run amok and put our own troops at danger, get paid 3 or 4 times or 10 times what our soldiers are getting paid. I am the one who's been opposed to those operators. Senator Clinton is a latecomer to that. But this is what happens during political season, and I understand it. Although I don't plan to engage in that same kind of politics, because that's not what we need right now. We don't need the same tit-for-tat politics. We need something different. We need to come together and talk about those things that are actually going to make the lives of our children and our grandchildren better.